Hey friend, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the best watercolor YouTube channels that you've probably never heard of. All of these channels are either 10,000 subscribers or less. We even have a couple that are under 1,000 subscribers, and they definitely deserve more subscribers. We've done videos like this in the past with smaller YouTube channels. Check out those videos, but we have a lot of really great YouTube channels in the mix today, so let's just go through the list. So the first one on my list is Watercolor by Olga Timofeeva. I have no idea how to say a lot of these names, so I apologize for butchering the pronunciation. Olga's channel is only 396 subscribers at the time of filming this video. That's insane. She does a lot of wonderful watercolor florals and landscapes, and I love how she captures light, specifically in her roses that I've seen on her channel. So check out her channel for her florals, her landscape tutorials. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And make sure you hit subscribe because she only has 396 subscribers to her channel, which is craziness. The next channel that I wanted to highlight is Watercolor Painting Lessons. They have about 1,000 subscribers. This one is mostly landscapes and really beautiful watercolor scenes. And again, only has 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you check that one out if you want to mix up who you're watching tutorials for your landscapes and whatnot. You want to add something to the mix. Definitely check out Watercolor Painting Lessons. The next one is JP Watercolor, also 1,000 subscribers. This one has a lot of fun like plant and animal scenes. So like animal with a scene with like plants in it and stuff. So if you want something a little bit different than what you would find on this channel or maybe similar channels to mine, then make sure you check out JP Watercolor. Next, probably one of my favorites in the list is John Box Watercolor. He does a lot of fantastic landscapes. Specifically the cowboy landscape scenes are to die for. They're so good. And his style of teaching and tutorials is really fun as well. So make sure you check him out. He only has 3,000 subscribers. Watch his tutorials, subscribe to his channel, all of the people in this list. But if you want to learn some more fun Western-y type of landscapes, and then his painterly style to more realism is a really beautiful twist on landscapes. Next, we have Sunset Peonies. She has 4,000 subscribers on her channel. Lovely animals, lovely juicy florals. Highly recommend. Again, 4,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. She has a great fun approach to, again, juicy animals, juicy colored florals. Love her color palettes. In one of our previous videos where we shouted out a bunch of YouTube artist channels to follow and watch tutorials of, a lot of you guys commented in that video saying to check out Sunset Peonies. So we checked her out. We love her channel, and now we're promoting her in this video, so make sure you go check that channel out. The next one on my list is Crystal Tan. She's actually a Patreon of mine. She's on my Patreon community. Lovely. She just started her channel a couple of months ago and had a video pop off, her 10 tips for watercolor beginners or something like that. So she's up to 5,000 subscribers. Definitely a really fun channel to watch and follow along with her tutorials. She does a fun spin on really fun, juicy, loose style florals. So if you want a different instructor or you want a slightly different style, then make sure to check out her channel. Hit subscribe. She's got wonderful stuff. The next one on my list is Jenna Watercolor, or Jana probably Watercolor, with 6,000 subscribers. This one has a lot of really great landscapes and also some still life. I love use of wet and wet technique and washy, just kind of really blendy use of color and washes on landscape specifically, I think is a really beautiful use of wet and wet technique. Next on my list is Najin, not really sure how to say this name, so sorry. Najin, whatever, Armin. 6,000 subscribers. She started her channel 2 months ago. She has a very vibrant color palette that she uses. Love her use of color. She does a lot of really loose work, but she recently posted a tutorial of a portrait that I think is really fascinating and fun. And so if you want to get into portraits and doing something a little bit more painterly style, then I would check out her channel. Check out her portrait, but then also her other tutorials. She'll probably have more to come since she just started 2 months ago and she's at 6,000 subscribers. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Just kidding. She's at 8,000 subscribers at the time of filming this. So make sure you go check her out. And then next we have Lynette Clark at 6,000 subscribers. She has a really unique kind of woodlandy folklore style to watercolor. So more muted colors, more natural looking compositions and color palettes. So she has a really lovely like village style painting that I love and think is so fun. So if you want to try something different, she has a fun, unique twist. Again, only 6,000 subscribers, so make sure you check her out, try something new, hit subscribe. Next is Margot Halleck, 6,000 subscribers. She's at Point Brush. She's been following me for a while too, and I believe she's in my course Brand Plus Brand, but she's a ballerina and a watercolor artist. So she has a few ballet inspired art tutorials. She also has really good technique videos. So if you want to check out and brush up on technical stuff, check her out. But then she also has other things on her channel as well, and some ballet inspired watercolors because she's a fabulous ballerina, which is so cool. She also does a lot of like supply reviews and setting up your palette, organizing your brushes, all that kind of stuff. So if you're more of a beginner, check out her channel for that stuff. And if you want to see what she's all about with the other tutorials, check her out. And then we have Roland Lee Studio. He's at 7,000 subscribers. He hasn't posted in about a year. Maybe he will after seeing that he's getting all these subscribers, but he does have a very large collection of national park watercolors. So when I opened his channel and saw it for the first time, I was like, whoa, these are dope. He has like Zion and a bunch of national parks around the US that he's painted. And so his red rocks and scenes like that are really, really fabulous. Really stunning use of wet and wet technique and wet and dry. Also, his landscape tutorials are very long form. So if you want a lot of hand holding with your landscapes and specifically with red rocks, and I'm sure it'll apply to a lot of other types of landscapes, then check out his channel. He has a very, very in-depth style of teaching. And then last but not least is Watercolor Pour. This channel is up to 10,000 subscribers. This channel has a very fun painterly style. I love her use of color. She has a very different style than what's, more contemporary or trending currently, or more the style these days. She has a more muted, kind of softer palette, and so I really love her use of color. So if the vibrant style of color palettes isn't really calling your name and it's just something that is really common and popular right now, check out her channel. She does a really great uses color really well with her specific palette. And then I also really like her painterly style for her florals and plants and things like that. So make sure you check out her channel. There you go, friends. The best watercolor channels that you've probably never heard of. If you have heard of them, great. Congrats to you. Also, if there was any channels that we missed that are under 10,000, check out the other videos that we've done featuring other YouTube channels. We've done a bunch of these types of videos, so check out those videos. And if we really missed channels that you think we should know about, drop them in these comments. Drop them in those comments, We would love to check out more channels. I love spreading the love of watercolor and the joy of art and creativity. But again, if you know of channels that are 10,000 and less, or even 100,000 and less subscribers or whatever, you just have a channel in mind that you really love and think deserves more love and subscribers, please drop them in the comments. That's how we learn about these channels. A lot of them from this list were from you guys on our previous video in the comments. And so I love checking out people who are just getting started or maybe have been at it for a while and just don't have the followers or the subscribers that they deserve. We artists need to stick together. It's hard work out there. So please, please, please share your love, share the love. And if you have a channel that maybe you just started or you've had for a while and it's just a slow burn, drop it in the comments and we'll check it out and maybe feature it in our next video like this. So thank you guys for watching, for subscribing to my channel, obviously for sharing the love on all of these channels that we're sharing today in this video. It really means the world in spreading creativity and joy and love. I'll see you in the next video.